on, you guys.
If the diagnosis comes, and when it comes, the relief that is apparent on the face of the client is an amazing thing.
Well, that's it. It's official and cannot be questioned. Some may try or deny, but I won't ever. It's final and forever. And people ask, how does it feel? Real, in the best way. Feels like being confined to a cell that can never hold you, a water whose well can never quench a thirst. And for the first time, the answer to the impossible question is not only taking shape and form, but beginning to breathe. And the judge who ordered your sentence has just granted your release. It's a relief, and it's joy and grief. It's dance and song and anger it took so long. It's a heart simultaneously breaking and fixed. It's hard and a soft place to land. But mostly, it's seeing clear. It's a shattered mirror. It's shards, broken glass everywhere, stepping on, stomping underfoot. Feels like healing more than pain. And if it didn't, I wouldn't care, because the image it captured, trapped, and raptured was merely a distortion of a body and mind that would be in constant contortion, but appearing upright. And light could not penetrate this image, could never hit the glass and bounce back on my skin. The mirror would only soak up every ray without ever saying or asking. And the task, reassembling the pieces, is both an honor and a crime. That may take centuries, but I am blessed, and if there's anything I have to offer, it's time. To prove to the scoffer, myself, the pieces aren't ingredients with a shelf life, they're core elements. Indestructible, incorruptible, unchanged, unchained. Balled fist, its power, and sour and sweet. Crushed biscuits and mint tea. To see all the angles and twists and tangles trace new lines. Some are sharp, but all are mine. And the image depicted looks less like a conscripted cadet who would always look like a colonel but feel like a rough draft covered in red ink. And I think every kernel, command, every last grain of sand, every blade of grass, every blade in hand that stayed long enough to wonder if its hunger would be filled by its need to either fight or feed every impulse, reaction, expression, instinct. It's not red ink all over the page. It's curtains to open, revealing a stage. It's blood in my veins, and it's needed. No matter the condition of the body, others being scared doesn't make you a terror. The lines aren't an error, or obliteration, or cracks in the concrete sidewalk. It's a new stride. Being comfortable, skipping over, skipping ahead, or having to step in every square, checking all the boxes. Foxes have holes, and I have a place to lay my head without worrying about rust. It's just an alternate configuration. It's a header and footnotes and annotations that vary, that can be conceptual but aren't imaginary. It's valid, as factual and physical as dirt and water make mud. It's why I love puddles and cuddles so much. It's every question and every reason why, every season, summer and Christmas and fall, and overall I am grateful for the honor to serve and observe, reflect, deflect, and pick apart and put together, reassemble a mosaic that resembles someone who looks more like a child and less like a costume or a hostage. I'm grateful the mirror from the funhouse is shattered, so I can see a reflection in the water instead of a chore, of a past and a tomorrow, of a daughter that finally at long last, through tears completely absent of sorrow, every second more certain as the curtain pulls back. I don't even care anymore that it took years. I'm so happy, and every minute more sure I'm here and not running. This new reflection becoming as clear and deep and wide as the sea is beginning to look more and more and more like me.